People keep on telling us to be consistent this, consistent that, but they never actually tell us on how to actually be consistent at doing positive things. I mean, like, what are going to be the practical step by step on how to actually be consistent at doing positive things like exercising, studying, meditating, practicing some art, literally anything positive, right? So that's why this is going to be a really practical guide on how you can actually be consistent at doing positive things. Hi, I'm Laksana, just an average guy trying to be consistent, documenting his own consistency journey online and sharing some tips. One of my biggest achievements in being consistent is that I currently have a 155 days straight morning push-up streak, fully documented on my Instagram, averaging like 38 push-ups per morning. And hey, I want to say thank you. Thank you for actually caring about your life, because if you actually want to change your life to the better through implementing some positive things consistently, I actually really do appreciate that. So there won't be much editing applied to this video, but I hope you are going to be one of the serious ones that actually stick till the end to this video. And hey, this is April 11th, 2025, and this is going to be day 277 of consistently helping people build consistency. So here's the thing. I can send memes to my friend every single day, and my friend, they can also send memes every single day into my DMs, okay? We send memes to each other. So my question is, why do we actually do this? Well, I believe, for my case, and I believe like for also like other people's case, vast majority of people, is that we do this because we want to see our friend be happy, right? We want them to be happy by sending the memes that we actually enjoy. Like, hey, you know what? This meme is kind of funny. You know what? It made me laugh, and you know what? I also want my friends to also be happy and laugh at this, funny meme. So I'm just gonna be sending it to him. Okay. And also the same thing happens to my friends. They found something funny. They also want me to be happy, right? To find it funny too. And then they send it to me, right? Basically, we both want to, we as friends, right? We want each other to be happy. So here's the thing. If the logic says that, hey, I want my friend to be happy and my friends want me to be happy, that's why we send memes to each other every single day. Well, then if I can send memes every single day and they can also send memes every single day, that means under the same reason that we want each other to be happy, then we both, right, me and my friends, can also help each other to be consistent on a day-to-day basis by, asking through chat. Hey bro, are you still, be consistent at doing your thing? Are you still consistent at exercising or studying and so on and so on? And the motivation behind this is still the same. We want each other to be happy, right? Because hey, I know that if my friend stick to the thing that he wanted to be consistent at, if I stick to the thing that, positive things that I wanted to be consistent at, positive things that I knew I should be doing, well then the quality of my life is going to be better, right? Because I want to see my friend have a good life. I want to see them to be happy, just like how I want them to be happy when they see my memes, see the memes that I send, right? Under the same logic, I also want them to be happy, but in a sense that, hey, I want to be happy by improving your life on a day-to-day basis by consistently sticking to the thing that you are going to be, needing to do, like exercising, studying, meditating, and so on and so on. So basically, what is the thing that we are going to be doing here? What is the practical step that we are going to be doing once we notice this human nature, right? So I believe one of the best way on how to actually be consistent with your friends, right? You and your friends helping each other be consistent is to basically just create a group chat. Okay, group chat. And this one group chat sole purpose is to basically just to track the consistency of you guys, okay? Each other consistency, and make each other stay accountable for doing the thing that they, are committed to. They wanted to be consistent at. So let's say I have like two friends of mine, and I know that they are struggling with being consistent at, I don't know, exercising or studying or anything. The thing that I'm going to be doing here is that I'm going to approach them, and then I'm going to be saying that, hey, you know what, bro? I kind of struggle with being consistent at, let's say, studying a new language, studying, Indonesian, right? Bahasa Indonesia, right? For example, okay, for example. And then, you know, I said to them that, hey, you guys also wanted to learn Bahasa Indonesia, Indonesian language, right? Oh yeah, so for example, for you guys, so Bahasa means language, so Bahasa Indonesia is Indonesian language, okay? So, hey, you know what? You guys also wanted to learn Bahasa Indonesia, right? Because you guys wanted to go to Indonesia and you guys wanted to, learn the culture over there, right? So, what, guys, let's just basically, since we all struggling with being consistent at learning the language that we want to be learning at, why don't we just basically create a group chat, right? Okay, so let's just say they all agree with the group chat. The next thing that we wanted to be doing here is to basically create the group chat and, put them in, right? Put them in, put your friends in. And basically, we are going to be creating a system, right? A rule, okay? So the first rule is that we are going to be defining, right? We are going to define what is considered to be learning Bahasa Indonesia. Basically, we are going to be creating a daily bare minimum target of what is considered enough studying. So creating a daily bare minimum target is really important because you want to know how much is enough, how much studying is enough studying, right? Okay, so for example, oh yeah, the bare minimum is 5 minutes, right? 5 minutes of learning Bahasa Indonesia every single day. So you don't necessarily need to go with 1 hour of studying every single day or like 2 hours of studying every single day on the beginning. On the beginning, just start small but achievable and make sure that you stick to that goal, okay, to that bare minimum of, let's say, 5 minutes every single day. And you guys might actually, progressively increase the bare minimum every single month or anything, okay? And then the second rule is to basically every single time you guys finish your task of learning 5 minutes of Bahasa Indonesia, um, you are going to be reporting, right? You are going to be reporting your progress on the group. Basically saying that, hey, yeah, I've learned Bahasa Indonesia today. 5 minutes of learning Bahasa Indonesia. Maybe you can give some extra evidence by, giving your notes, right? Your studying notes today. And then that's the second rule, right? So every single person needs to report their progress on the group. And then the third rule is that we are going to be creating a collective habit streak. So basically, we are going to be counting for how many days we've been consistently doing this learning thing, okay, together, okay? So here's the thing. Let's say we've 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 all done our studying thing on the first day, right? And so that means the habit streak is now at 1 day. There's going to be this one admin that's going to count for how many days we've been consistently doing this thing, okay? And then the next day, let's say we've all also done the learning thing for 5 minutes. We've done all of our daily minimum target, right? And then we've report to the group. So now the habit streak is now at 2 days, and then the next day, 3 days, 4 days, and so on and so on. But the thing here is that if there's one day, if of one or more person, one of more members of the group, they don't do the bare minimum thing without having any reasonable reason, right? Well, then the habit streak is going to reset to zero again. Okay, so for example, let's say you guys have got to day 14, but then like one of you guys just didn't do the thing because they forget about it. Well, then you guys need to go to day zero again. Okay, basically the rule is simple. Three rule is really simple, but it's really effective. So why is it effective? Why this kind of rule is effective, right? Why this kind of system is effective? One is that we are going to be having some sense of collective motivation, right? We are not struggling alone anymore. Us it's us. It's an us, okay? And also we have this collective habit streak, right? It's kind of give us some sense of more collective struggle that, hey, me and my friends, we are consistently struggling on a day-to-day basis. We are trying to make our life better, and we have this really concrete proof, evidence that we actually you know, consistently struggle. It's the collective habit streak. We've been consistently doing this thing for the past 14 days, struggling together. We've been consistently doing this thing together consistently for 30 days. And guess what? If we can actually do it for 30 days, well, we are going to also do it on day 31, on day 32, on day 33, and so on, right? Basically, not only that it gives us some extra, sense of collective motivation, it also gives us some sense of confidence that, hey, we can actually do this for this long, for tens of days, for hundreds of days. We are also going to continue it, okay? Because we have proven to ourselves that, hey, we can actually do it, okay? We can actually do it together. And then the second reason why this is effective is that because it gives us some fear, okay? Motivation, also motivation, but in a sense that we don't want to lose, okay? We do not want to lose the collective habit streak, right? Because, hey, we don't really want to destroy the thing that we've been consistently built with our friends from day zero, right? Okay? So that's the second reason why it's effective. Not only that we want to increase the habit streak, we also do not want to destroy the habit streak. So even on the days when we don't really feel like we wanted to be doing the thing, big chances we are still going to be doing it anyway. Why? Because comparatively, even on the days when learning feels sucks and it feels boring, it's still going to be okay, right? Because comparatively, it's not going to be as suck as destroying the habit streak that you guys been consistently building from day zero, right? And anyways, learning a new language is the positive thing to do. And anyways, exercising is the right thing to do, and meditating is the right thing to do, right? So the probability of you actually still doing the thing is gonna be higher this way. Oh yeah, also you guys can actually make a agreement to make an appointment, right? To basically, hey, why don't we just celebrate, right? Once we've got to day 30 or day 70 or day, I don't know, day 100, why don't we just create a celebration? Maybe we go to some restaurant and just celebrate our victory together, celebrate our journey together, that we've been doing these things for days, and so for months, for so long. We deserve to actually you know celebrate it, right? So basically, that's how you actually stay consistent with your friends achieving a goal together, right? And yeah, basically utilizing the human nature to help each other to stick together consistently in building your goal. So yeah, I think that's it from me for today. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and also join our Discord. You can support my work on you can support my work on Gumroad by buying me a coffee, and thank you. And for today's date, I'll send this to the post. Today's memes are posted a helicopter post as 24 hours. Thank you.